Hi friends, in this lecture I will be dealing with the basic electronics subject and myself Deepashri AP. The complete syllabus for the module 5 is given in this slide and I will be covering the number system in this lecture. So before going, what is the difference between analog and digital? What is analog? Analog is continuous in nature. Analog signal is any continuous signal for which the time varying feature of the signal is a representation of some other time varying quantity. That is, we can say in simple words, a sinusoidal signal is an analog signal. For every time, if I compare it with the time, for every instant of time, I have some values there. And in case of a digital signal uses discrete values. By contrast, non-digital or analog system uses a continuous range of values to represent the information. Discrete signals, we can say it is a digital signal, like it doesn't have the values for every instant. If I compare with the time, for every instant of time, it will not have the value. Such type of discrete signals we can call it as a digital signal. Now this is the difference. First one is the analog signal, this is the digital signal. So for every instant, for this instant we have some value here, for this instant we have value here, for every instant we have the value here. For digital signal, so this is the waveform of the digital signal. So here it is, digital means it consists of only two values, either 1 or it may be 0 or -1 here. So only in binary it has only two values, that is 0 and 1. So we will discuss more about the number system in the next lecture. Common number systems, that is, we know decimal number system, we use that in our day-to-day life, that is base 10, 0 to 9, after 9 it will be 1 0. So it is 0 to 9 means 10 numbers total, so it is a decimal number system. Next is binary, it has only 0 and 1. So next to 1 it will be 1 0, next number to 1. Next is octal. Octal means 8. So it will be counting from 0 to 7. Hexadecimal, it will be having 16. So it will be counting from 0 to 9 and A to F. Now how to convert different number systems? Conversion of the number systems. First let me talk about binary to decimal. Binary means it will be having base 2 and decimal means it is our normal numbers which we deal with day-to-day life. So the technique is multiply each bit by 2 raised to n, where n is the weight of the bit. The weight of the position of the bit starting from 0 on the right. Then add this result. Coming to example, so here we can see the example. So this is the binary number. We need to convert this into the decimal number. So this is 0th bit, first bit, second, third, fourth, fifth bit. So from 0th bit, since I need to convert that to decimal number, I have to use the base of the given data. The base of given data is binary. So use that base raised to the bit position. Like this is bit 0. So 2 raised to 0, this one becomes 2 raised to 1. The weight of that bit, either 1 or 0, what it is here? Here it is 1. So the 1 into the base raised to the bit position, that is 2 raised to 0. The same way this 1 into 2 raised to 1, the bit position is 1. This is 2 raised to 2. So 0 into 2 raised to 2, 1 into 2 raised to 3, 0 into 2 raised to 4, 1 into 2 raised to 5. Now 2 raised to 0 it is 1. Anything raised to 0 it is 1. 2 raised to 1 2. 2 raised to 2 it is 4. But still multiplied with 0 it is 0. So here in this case also it becomes 0. 2 raised to 3 it is 8. 2 raised to 5 is 32. So add all this together. The obtained result will be the decimal number which is corresponding to given number in the binary. One more example, that is 10010 into its decimal equivalent. So here starting from 0, this becomes 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 3, 2 raised to 4. So the values, it is 1 here, 2 raised to 1 2, 2 raised to 2 4, 2 raised to 3 8, 2 raised to 4 16. So since it is 0, it becomes 0, here 0, this retains there 2, this 16 comes here, and this is 0, so it will be 0. 16 plus 2, 18 will be the decimal equivalent of this binary number. Now this is the difference. First one is the analog signal, this is the digital signal. So for every instant, for this instant we have some value here, for this instant we have value here, for every instant we have the value here. For digital signal, so this is the waveform of the digital signal. So here it is, digital means it consists of only two values, either 1 or it may be. So here this is the question, that is 125 to the base 10, we need to convert it into the binary, to the base 2 here. So successive division, I have chosen to which I need to convert, that is to binary, decimal number to binary. So by this I have to divide. So this is chosen as 2, 2 6 are 12, we don't have any remainder there. So 2 2s are 4, 1 remainder, 2 3s are 6, 2 1s are 2, 0 remainder, 2 1s are 2, 1 remainder here, so it becomes 11 here, 2 5s are 10 and 1 remainder, 2 7s are 14, 1 remainder, 2 3s are 6, 1 remainder, 2 1s are 2, 1 remainder, 2 zeros are, this one comes here. So my MSB starts from here, that is 1 1 1 1 1 0 1 will be my binary, which is equivalent to 125. This way I need to find out. So one more example to relate it to same decimal to binary conversion. Here the number given is 32. I need to find out the 32 equivalent 32 to the base 10, that is in decimal equivalent binary. 2 16s are 32, 0s are 2 8s are 16 0, 2 4s are 8 0, 2 2s are 4 0, 2 1s are 2 0. This one comes here. So 1 0 0 0 0 0 0, this many zeros. This is the equivalent value of the 32 in binary. Decimal to octal. So how to convert decimal number to octal, technique divided by 8, keep the track of the remainder. Like we have to, how we perform from decimal to binary, successive division method we have used, and we need to keep the track of the remainder. The same way, any number system, if we want to convert any decimal numbers to any number system, always choose to which we need to convert. Choose the base which we need to convert and divide the decimal number throughout using that base, so that we will get the answer. That is example. Here we can see decimal number which we need to convert. That is decimal number which we need to convert to the octal. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 to the base 10. So to convert it into octal, I need to divide by 8. So dividing 1, 2, 3, 4 divided by 8, that is 154. Remainder will be 2. Same 8 19s are 1. 8 ones are 8. So it becomes 19 here. The remainder is 2. Again 8 1 8 2 is 16 here. And the remainder is 3. 8, this 2 becomes here. So MSB starts from this point. 2 3 2 2. That will be the corresponding base 8 or octal number of 1 2 3 4 to the base 10. Decimal to hexadecimal conversion. So here also we need to convert our decimal, that is base 10 to base 16. For this, what is the technique used? Divide. That is successive division and keep the track of the remainder. That is the technique used. So let us see. So 1 2 3 4 to the base 10, it is given here. We need to convert into the base 16. So divide by 16, to which we want to convert. To that we have to divide the given number using that, the base of that to which we need to convert. That is 16 is the hexadecimal to which we need to convert our decimal. So we need to divide 16. Divide by 16. 1 2 3 4 divided by 16. It will be 77 and 2 will be the remainder. 16 4s are 77 divided by 16, we will get 4, and 13 will be remainder, and 13, A is 10, B is 11, C is 12, D is 13. So instead of 13 we have to write D, because in hex we don't have 13 and all. After A 0 to 9 then we have to write A, B, C, D, E, F till F. And the last number is this 4. So the converted number is 4D2 to the base 16. That will be the answer. Now octal to binary. So octal is of base 8 and binary is of base 2. So how we can convert? Convert each octal digit to a 3-bit equivalent binary representation. Like we know in the octal it will be counting from 0 to 7. So to represent 7, how many bits are required? That is 111. We can represent 7 by using 3 bits, isn't it? Starting from 0 to 7, I need 3 bits to represent the maximum octal number. So by using this technique, I can directly write the individual binary bits octal numbers binary bits directly. We can see an example. Decimal to octal. So how to convert decimal number to octal, technique divided by 8. Keep the track of the remainder. Like we have to, how we perform from decimal to binary, successive division method we have used, and we need to keep the track of the remainder. The same way, any number system, if we want to convert any decimal numbers to any number system, always choose to which we need to convert. Choose the base which we need to convert and divide the decimal number throughout using that base so that we will get the answer. Hexadecimal to binary. So how many bits are required to represent the maximum bit of hexadecimal, that is maximum number of hexadecimal is f, that is 15. To represent 15, how many numbers are required? It requires 4 bits. 4 bits to represent hexadecimal. So how we can find the hexadecimal to binary? So each hexadecimal bit can be converted directly to the binary. Corresponding bits binary we can be written, but it should be written in 4 bits. Let us see an example. See, here it is given a hexadecimal number and we need to convert to binary. So I have written the same number 10AF, and F it is 15. 15 means in binary it is 1111. A it is 1010, that is 10. 0 0 0 0 0 and 1 0 0 0 1. All should be written in 4 bits because maximum number we require to represent the hexadecimal, it is 4 bits. So this is the answer. Binary to octal. So how we can convert? We already seen how to convert octal to binary. Directly we need to write the individual digits into binary in 3 bits. Now how to convert binary to octal? To convert binary to octal, we have to group the binary bits into 3, because 3 is the maximum bit which is required to represent the maximum bit of octal, that is 7. 7 can be represented by using 111. Let us see an example. See, here the binary number it is given. So here the same number is written and grouped into 3. The last one remains, and we can add here 2 zeros so that it doesn't make any change. So 111 means I can write it as 7, 0102, 0113, and if I add 0 here, it doesn't make any change to this, and in that way I can fill this all with 3 bits and this becomes 1. So 1327 is the answer. The complete syllabus for the module 5 is given in this slide, and I will be covering the number system in this lecture. Example. So here the binary number is given. So in this also we have to group the binary bits, but we have to group into 4 bits. So see, here I have grouped it into 4 bits and here only 2 bits are there. So add 2 zeros here, so that then write down the corresponding hexadecimal one number, that is 1011. Please refer my blog Explore Electronics for the PPTs, and the path is given. Please do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for the updates. Thank you. Keep watching.